Hello everyone. So frequently many of the students ask me like what is the next step once we make the payment to RICS. Clear guys? So what is the next step we need to do before we actually upload summary of experience and case study? So in today's session I am going to explain you what are the next few steps you need to do it. So first thing I am going to explain you how to select the competencies. Okay, then I will explain you how to complete ethic test, and the last I am going to explain you about how to complete CPDs. Clear guys? So just bear with me. Let's start. So first thing what you have to do it, go to the laptop, my details. Clear guys? So in that, if you see, you will see something called assessment platform. So you have to click here, form. So your screen will appear somewhat like this. Clear guys? So there is photo, there is CPDs, competency selection. So photos mean you have to directly click on the photos. Automatically, it will take you to your computer, and from there you have to select your photo and upload your CPD. So that is a simple thing. Then you have to go for competency selection. So what do we do to select the competency? So click here. So once you click here, so these are mandatory competencies. Okay guys, so this mandatory means you don't have any option. You have to go with this options like accounting principle, business. One thing here you need to notice, like see, accounting principle you have to write level 1. Business planning you have to write level 1. Client care, if you see, you have to write level 2, and so on. Communication also level 2. So these are the things that you need to write in the summary of experience. So be careful on this. And because it is a mandatory, so you don't have option of choosing. So everything you need to choose it. So what we have to do is just save and continue. The next window which will appear is core competency. Mandatory already selected core. So core, if you see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what you have to do is you have to select any 6. Clear? So if you are from the post contract, you have to select either commercial management or design economics if you are from the consultant side. So the option is between commercial management and design economics. So in this case, I am selecting commercial management. If you see here, level 3. So this one is selected here. Then you go to construction technology. You select here level 3. Okay, if you see here, the second one is also selected here. Contract practice. You don't have option because already you have selected commercial management, and you don't go for design and economics. Then directly go for procurement and tendering. Clear? Project finance, you have to select here 3, then only it will come down. Okay, because you need to write all the 3 levels in this. Okay, so in this case I have selected all the 6 competencies. See, if you see, the 6th section requires you to select 6 competencies. Okay, so we have selected 6 core competencies, and this is exactly what we need to write in your summary of experience. Clear guys? Check out the names. So when you are writing summary of experience, the competency name should clearly appear: commercial management of construction works, construction technology, and mainly most of the students make mistake here, project finance. It should be project finance, control and reporting, quantification and costing of construction works. Clear guys? So these are the things which you need to write in your summary of experience. So the next step is save and continue. Now we have done mandatory competencies, we have done core competency. Now let's move to the final competency, which is optional. So optional, we need to select any 2. So because this candidate is from quantity surveying and construction path, so we will select either contract administration. This is the first one. So here you have to write only 2 levels. So 2 I have selected. Then since we have already selected commercial management in core competency, so now here we are left with another option, which is design economics and cost planning. Okay, so if you are from different pathways, then these are some of the options where you can still select it. But because the candidate here is only commercial, this one, quantity surveying and construction pathway. So that's why I'm selecting design economics. Clear guys? Design economics here. Then once these both are reflected at the bottom, you have to just select save and continue. See, now if you see, these are the options what you have selected. For mandatory, these are the things which you have selected. For core, all the 6 competencies you have selected, and for optional, you have selected contract administration and design economics. So once this is done, you have to just click here, done. Competency selected, it is completed. Okay, I hope you got to know how the competencies are selected. It's pretty simple process. Just go through this video one by one. If you have any doubt, you can send me message. I will be happy to clear your doubts. Okay guys. The next thing what we are going to learn here is about professional modules. This is one of the most important things which we need to complete it before we move on to the next step, is professional module. So what we do here, first click here on the professional module. Once you click here, so somewhat the window will appear somewhat like this. Click here, launch professional module. Once you click on launch professional module, your window will appear somewhat like this. Okay, so just try to understand the minute details. So what is your steps? What needs to be done is, first, if you see on the left hand side, there is something called module 1, module 2, module 3, module 4, assessment 1 and assessment 2. So you have to complete all of this. So if you click here, module 1, you have to enter. You have to enter here. You have to start the course. Clear? The same thing should be repeated for module 2. Then there will be something called assessment. Okay. Then that all should be completed. So what you need to do it? So module 1, module 2, your window should appear somewhat like this. Just a minute, I will show you. Done. Module 2 done. Module 3 is done. Module 4 is done. Okay, it should be done. Then there you will have one question. Assessment 1 complex issue, some questions will be there. Clear? If you click here, okay, this after you complete all the 3 modules, so you have to go to this assessment. Okay, you have to select English. So see these are the module 1. So here, if in this scenario, what it is showing, like we have to complete module 1 first. Okay, this is just some video clips are there. You need to go through it and understand what is introduction to ethics. Clear? The second is understanding the integrity roll up. This is about the ethics. They will give you some online tutorials. So you need to understand how the ethics works, what are the integrity, what are the rules of conducts of RICS. So that all you need to understand. So you need to go through all these 4 modules. So once this is done, you will be asked to answer some questions on complex case study. So what is this? Once you pass the complex case study assessment 1, you will be able to unlock assessment 2. So here they will be asking you some questions. There will be one case study and you will be asked certain questions like, what if there is a scenario of XYZ, then which option you are going to go. So that will test your knowledge. Clear? So you need to pass it. So sometimes most of the students are not able to pass. So again you go back and answer the question again. So 1 or 2 attempts it will take and you will be able to pass this assessment. So once assessment is completed, then you will be unlocked this multiple choice question, which is assessment 2, the most important one. So what you will do, you will be randomly allocated 20 multiple choice questions here. You will be asked to select all answers that apply, which may be 1 or more possible answers. So there will be a questions like, if you have come across any scenario where the client is offering you a gift, so what you will be doing? So there will be like 4 multiple choice questions. Out of this, the answers will be any 2 will be correct. Correct. So that is the thing we need to be extremely careful. So how you are going to select the questions, answers, these 4 modules is going to help you. Once you go through this thoroughly, then you will be able to understand. Clear? So if you correctly choose all applicable answer, you will be given 2 points. So out of the 4 questions which is there, you just read the question and see what they are asking. If they are asking there are multiple answers for this, then you have to select either 3 answers or 2. or sometimes the answer will be only one also. So that you have to be completely particular and cautious when you are selecting the answers. Clear, guys? So that will, if the answers are correct, then you will get 2 points. If you choose some of the correct answers, you will be given 1 point. So if a question is having 4 multiple choice answers and the correct answer is 2, but you have selected only 1, so in that you will be given only 50% of the mark, which is 1 point. If you choose at least one of the incorrect answer, you will be 0 point. What does it mean? There is the negative marking also. So if you select 1 correct and 1 wrong, then it will be +1 -1 equal to 0. So that's why it should be extremely careful, because it's all about ethics. So ethics, you don't have to take chance. So it's very important to understand how the ethics works. So in a real world, when you actually go into a real world, how you will be ethically dealing with all the day-to-day work, that is more important. So that's why RICS is more cautious to make you ethically fit. So that's why they have put this complex structure of answering. Clear, guys? So what is this? There is a maximum score of 40 points. So you have to score at least 30 points in this. Attempts are unlimited. This is more important. So it doesn't matter, once you fail, you can attempt as many number of times. Normally, students pass on 3rd or 4th attempt. So if you are failing in the first attempt, so don't worry, just be relaxed. Okay, it happens. Clear, guys? So once you clear this assessment 2, then you will be getting this certificate, which is called professional module, and it will be valid for 1 year from the date you passed. Clear? So once you receive the certificate, that means your task here is completed. Here, professional module, the task will be completed. Clear, guys? Now let's understand about the CPDs. How do we select or upload the CPDs? So let's click here on the CPDs. So if you see, what we have to do is, here similar type of portal will be opened once you click on the CPDs. First you have to see 2026 is the time where you have to complete at least 40 odd hours of CPDs. So the training sessions, the online training sessions, what I am giving, it's all structured training. Clear, guys? So what we have to do, so any of you, I have taken some, if you have attended any CPDs or webinars, so that and all you need to log in here. So I'll just explain how to complete one particular thing, or how to upload a CPD, then you can follow the same structure. Okay, so just click on new here. Description, what you have learned. So let's see. Okay, we have completed contract practice. Then select activity type, whether it is completed or planned. Okay, so if you already completed, click here, completed. So what is the start date? When did you actually start this? So in this case, let's consider, we have considered completed in, let me go here, 16/9/2025. How many hours? 3 hours. You have to just click here, plus. What is the type of activity? So in this case, it was either you select online distance learning, because I had already given this webinar session. So for in this case, we will select either online distance learning or training course. So let's consider online distance learning. Select formal or informal activity. So there is the criteria. How do we know whether it is a informal or whether it is a formal, means whether it is a structured or non-structured? So that you need to understand. You need to go to the RICS. So in this case, since this candidate had taken a structured training where there was a certain things she has learnt. Okay, it has enhanced her knowledge, and she has gone through one structured training. Okay, where it was from right to start to end. Okay, so in this case, it will be a structured training. So online distance, what was the outcome? This is more important. So we will write overview on various types of contract. Clear? Second thing, what we will write? Understanding the difference between LOA and LOI. Okay, so you have to write what is the outcome, what did you learn. So normally what you will do, so your mentor, once he completes the training, he will be giving some study materials. As I give to my students, what I will do, I will prepare a study material which I will be explaining in the trainings, and once the training is completed, then I will be forwarding that study material to the students. So in that you will see what are the things you are going to learn it. From that you can pick it up and write it here. So this is how you need to complete it. Clear guys? So here if you keep on adding, so normally for APC candidate it should be total 48 hours. Out of this 24 hours should be structured. So just to be on the safer side, so you can see you have to, what you have to do it, just write it. Okay guys, just write, okay, 24 hours instead of 24 hours, make it 24 to 30 hours, and then the balance you can write as an unstructured one. Clear guys? So this is how it will look. Clear? So once you have completed all of this, here it will appear 48 hours. Total hours for 2026 you have completed how much? 48 hours. It should appear here. Out of this, formal hour is X and informal hour is X. So formal hours should be more than 24 hours. Yeah, that is very important. Okay guys, I hope you have understood how to complete CPDs, how to complete select competencies, and how to complete the professional module test. Okay, thank you very much guys.